Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Today we're gonna continue playing Gothic. In the previous episode we were like visiting the old camp. We got familiar with it and all these things. In this one we're gonna do the same with the new camp. But right now, first thing, let's try to get a better weapon, because usually when I was getting here I was already having Jackal's weapons. We are not like on the same spot, you know what I mean, and we need better damage. And we're gonna get the digger's armor and all these things. Okay, this was pretty easy. If you remember, I already said that in this camp you can attack everyone, you know, because no one will jump in, beside the mercenaries and the magicians, you know, because the mercenaries are like protecting the water magicians. And as soon as you try to attack a mercenary, they will jump in, one for each other, you know, to defend themselves. But beside this, you have like thugs, you have rogues as well, and no one gives a shit about it. You can attack whoever you want. These are the rice fields, to say so. Here you have a lake. I'm very curious if in the remake they're gonna add some fish into it and add some fisher's hut, you know, around, maybe a boat or something like it. I'm extremely curious how this camp will gonna look in the new remake. But right now let's move on. Here we have the rice fields, and I remember here's a quest.
Hey, just arrived. We need somebody to take some water to the peasants in the rice fields. This way you can make friends with a few people. What do you think?
Yeah, we're gonna accept this one just for one time, you know.
Sure, I'll be glad to help.
Great. Go to the rice lord. He'll give you the water and tell you everything you need to know.
Yeah, so the things like this, even if you don't accept the quest, he will attack you, you know what I mean? And to be fair with you, we want to speak with some of the peasants in this one, because it's a guy called Horatio, and he will give us it's not a quest, but he will give us some info, and we can use that later on to increase our strength as well.
You take care of the rice fields, don't you?
Why? You looking for work?
Lefty sent me.
Oh yeah? What did he say?
I'm to bring the peasants some water.
Right. Here's a dozen bottles of water. There's about twice that amount of peasants, so make sure you share it out evenly.
Yeah, so someone is very bad with math. How the fuck can you share 12 bottles to 24 peoples without dividing the bottles, you know what I mean? So.
What are you doing here? You looking for trouble?
Hey, relax, I'm a newcomer.
Huh? You look okay, though. You never know. You get new guys come along thinking they're it every day.
What's a man like you doing with the peasants?
Lee asked me that. I don't fight anymore, except to defend myself. I killed a guy once. And that was once too many. That's why they chucked me in this goddamn colony. It was justice.
How did it happen?
It was just an ordinary bar fight. I didn't mean to kill the guy. I just must have hit him too hard. I was a blacksmith at the time. I didn't know my own strength.
Why did you join this camp?
I'll tell you. My only option was to join those sect loonies, and I didn't want to let those gurus of theirs mess about with my brain. In the old camp, I'd have had too much trouble with the guards, but the mercenaries and rogues do have some respect.
They're afraid of you?
Maybe. Anyway, I found peace here, and you should try the same.
Lefty sent me. I've brought you some water.
Thanks, man. I was just about to start drinking the mud.
Can you teach me to be as strong as you are?
Even if I could, what would you use your strength for?
Self-defense.
That takes speed, not strength. Do you think cracking skulls is better than finding peace?
Yeah, so we need a good
question.
answer
I'll think about it.
for this question. So if I'm remembering right, it's supposed to be in the bar our answer.
Lefty sent me. I brought you some water.
Thanks, man. My mouth's like a desert.
Okay, now we're gonna do this with 12 of them. I know it's annoying because it's taking a bit, but we have some other guys which have a
Lefty sent
name
me.
and we can
I
speak with
brought
them
you
as
some
well.
water.
If you ask them for more details, I remember all of
Thanks,
them
boy. I needed that.
are doing this just because, you know, they have no other option and Lefty is basically forcing them into doing this. Some of them are doing it, you know, by their own will, but still though, they are still afraid of Lefty, basically.
Lefty sent me. I brought you some water.
Thanks, man. A bit longer and I'd have started drinking mud.
We can speak with them, but they have the same lines, you know, not the same lines, but they're like two types of answers here, if I'm remembering
okay?
right.
What do you want? Did the Rice Lord send you? I'm already working as hard as I can.
Nobody sent me. I just want to talk. Lefty sent me. I brought you some water.
Thanks, man. My mouth's like a desert.
Okay, let's move to the other ones. Okay, here is Rufus. We're gonna speak with him.
Hi, I'm new here. I just wanted to know what goes on around here.
Ask someone else, will ya? I do nothing but work out here in the fields. I don't know nothing. Man, I'd love to tell the Rice Lord to do his own damn dirty work.
If you don't like it, why are you working here?
It happened the first day I got here. Lefty, one of the thugs that works for the Rice Lord, came up to me and asked if I could lend a hand in the rice fields. Sure, I said. I was new here and I wanted to make myself useful. The next day, when I was taking a short rest, the guy turned up again. You don't want to let all your colleagues do all their work by themselves, do you? He asked. I told him I was exhausted from the previous day's work, that I needed a rest and all that. But he never listened. He grabbed me by the collar and dragged me back to the field. From that day on, he stood outside my doorstep every day until I got used to going on my own. I didn't want any trouble with those guys. They're real cutthroats. You'd better steer clear of them.
Who is the Rice Lord?
He was one of the first to arrive here. He helped found the camp and start up the rice fields. These days he just hangs out at the warehouse stretching his stomach, the fat pig.
Lefty sent me. I brought you some water.
Thanks, man. My mouth's like a desert.
Like you saw, Lefty is forcing them into doing this.
Lefty sent me. I brought you some water.
Thanks, man. A bit longer and I'd have started drinking mud.
In this camp is good to know how to defend yourself, basically, so that's why Lefty is taking advantage of them.
Lefty sent me. I brought you some water.
Thanks, man. My mouth's like a desert.
Let's share more water with them. Oh, it's another one.
Lefty sent me. I brought you some water.
We're gonna speak with him as well.
Thanks, boy. I needed that.
Hi, I'm new here.
It's good to see a fresh face.
You must have been here a long time, huh?
Damn right, boy. I was one of the first.
In that case, you must know a lot about this place.
So-so. I spend most of my time out here just picking rice. That's what let me get so old. We get some rice and the odd schnapps. That's not much, but that's enough.
Why are you here?
Taxes, boy, taxes. My shed was as empty as my stomach, and I just couldn't pay. So one day the soldiers came and brought me here, but it's no worse in here than it is out there. At least I won't starve in here. I always paid my taxes before, all my life. But that wasn't good enough for that son of a bitch with a crown.
Everything okay with you?
It's good to see a new face.
Hang on. We talked earlier.
No, we can't have done. I've never seen you before in my life.
Sure.
Yeah, so he has some kind of amnesia, I guess.
Lefty sent me. I brought you some water.
Thanks, man. A bit longer and I'd have started drinking mud.
Lefty sent me. I brought you some water.
Thanks, man. My mouth's like a desert.
Lefty sent me. I've brought you some water.
Thanks, boy. I needed that.
Lefty sent me. I brought you some water.
Thanks, man. A bit longer and I'd have started drinking mud.
Okay, so apparently we complete all of it. Now we need to speak with Lefty, and he's expecting us to do this every single day, so we won't.
Hey, you! Well done. You're useful for something after all. I think this is exactly the right task for you. From now on, you do it every day. Go on with it right now.
Here you have the rice load, but we don't really... We're gonna come back to them. Right now, let's continue. They were the rice fields, and we are getting inside the camp basically now.
Do you intend to go through this gate?
Do you intend to stop me?
No, but you should know what's waiting for you. This is not like in the old camp, and not like being with the sect loonies either.
And what am I expecting here?
There are no guards or Templars to look after you. It's every man for himself. The only ones who stick together are us mercenaries.
What do the mercenaries do?
We are the mercenaries of the water mages. Our target is to break free from here. We're working hard for it, and don't plan to take things easy like the guys from the old camp who are just having an easy time resting on the backs of the diggers. And we all follow Lee. He's a great man. He's the one who holds this damn camp together.
What do the mages do?
They investigate the magic characteristics of the ore our scrapers collect in the mine. As far as I know, they want to blow the whole damn ore mound sky high to free us from the barrier.
Sounds dangerous.
They said we shouldn't worry.
You have a massive ore mound here?
You could say that. We could buy the king's wife for that. But we don't give a damn about trading the ore with that old fart. We want to get out of here.
Where's the ore mound?
You want to see a real mound of ore, do you? There's a hole in the middle of the cave. They shove it all in there. But you won't get anywhere near it, I can tell you. The mages and our people guard the ore day and night.
I was just curious. What about the rest of the people?
All crooks. They don't give a damn about the camp. I'd rather just have the peasants guarding the front gate.
How are things going at the moment?
The scrapers are still collecting. Once they have enough ore, we'll blow the mound up. Watch your back.
Okay, so like you saw, They don't trade the water. They have a mine inside. We're gonna visit it in a short time. Let's first speak with Omar.
Are you looking for something?
I'm looking for leaks in the dam. I reckon there's a lurker gnawing at the foundations. The beast grinds its teeth and claws against the stones and wooden beams underwater. If it carries on, the whole dam will soon be undermined.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Sure, stop that beast from gnawing at my dam.
Where can I find the beast?
I'd hunt round on the other side of the lake. Nobody ever goes there. That's probably where its den is.
Did you build the dam?
Yes, I built the dam back when we founded the new camp. Of course everyone helped, but I was the master builder.
Okay, so we'll need to defeat a lurker. There is the bar, but we're gonna avoid it for the time being. Because what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go and speak with Lares. Let me see how many points we have. We have like 10 points. We can invest further on into strength. The thing is that we'll need... we have already a better weapon. But still though, it's not like the best, you know what I mean? So we're gonna visit Lares. We're gonna speak with him. Here we can talk with this guy.
You're from the sect camp, aren't you?
We call it the Brotherhood. I'm Baal Kagan. The sleep will be with you.
What are you doing here?
Originally, I was sent here to convince people to join our Brotherhood. But these barbarians are not interested in spiritual enlightenment. Therefore, I'm restricted to selling swamp weed. And that is a popular occupation here. Too popular. I can hardly deliver as much as they want to have.
Why don't they send an extra man here?
Baal Isidro was meant to help me, but he just spends all day in the bar on the lake and trades his weed for rice schnapps. He's addicted to the spirit. I fear I cannot expect any help from him.
I could help you sell your weed to the people.
I can only entrust such a large amount of weed to members of the Brotherhood. But you could help me give out gifts. Not everybody has tasted my goods yet. As soon as they've tried the weed, they'll want more, which means I can sell more.
I thought you could hardly manage to do your tasks now.
Baal Isidro will be taken care of soon. I've already sent a message to Okyl.
What's in it for me if I hand out the weed for you?
I can reward you in many different ways. You can get magic spell scrolls from me, bearing the powerful magic of the sleeper. Or I can help you join our community if that's what you want. I have very good contacts to Okyl and Baal Tion. Both are very close to E. Baryon, our master. I can pay you with plain ore as well if you prefer. 100 nuggets should be enough for your efforts.
Okay, give me the weed. Who do you want me to give it to?
You're sure to find someone who'll take it. Talk to people, but only give one stalk to each person. One more thing. If you let somebody take the weed from you, or if you smoke it yourself, our deal ceases to exist.
Sure.
Okay, so we're gonna do that with the mercenaries, I guess.
Now where are you going?
Where can I go?
To Lares.
I want to see Lares.
I doubt he'll talk to you.
Just you leave that to me.
I won't stop you.
Where do you want to go?
I want to meet Lares.
Lares is here, but you need a good reason to disturb him.
Mordrag sent me.
Mordrag hasn't been seen here for some time. He's probably changed over to the old camp.
I came here with him.
Mordrag's back? If you meet him, tell him Lares wants to see him.
Mordrag gave me something for Lares.
What is it?
A ring.
Certainly a precious piece. Okay, you can see him.
So the ring Mordrag gave us is like dexterity ring. We don't really need it. We want to focus on strength, so we can pass this to Lares. I need to be careful because if I'm stealing something, he will attack me.
I want to join your gang.
Oh, yeah? What have you got to show for yourself, then?
Mordrag sent me. He gave me a ring for you.
A precious piece. It's part of normal procedure here to share your booty with your gang leader. But the fact that he gave you the ring proves that he must think a lot of you. I want you to go to him and tell him something from me. Tell him I want somebody in the sect camp. The Brotherhood is planning something big. I want to know exactly what's going on there.
What else can I do?
Baal Isidro from the sect camp has weed worth at least 400 ore on him. I want you to get it from him. I don't care how you do it. If you have the weed, sell it. Bring me the 400 ore. Then we'll talk again to see if you'll be admitted to the gang.
Is that enough for me to join you?
Mordrag has spoken up for you, but you're not ready yet. Do your tasks.
Where can I learn something?
With me, I can help you to improve your dexterity and strength.
I want to better myself.
As you could see, he has a badass axe. The thing for me is like, I don't really want to attack Lares, Lee, all the main protagonists from the main story, to say so. Even though the axe is pretty OP, I can find another one in the bar. But first, let's pass the weed to them.
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want any?
Why not? I'll give you 10 ore for it. Go and ask some of the other guys. They're bound to want some too. Hang on. Better not go rushing into...
Hey, a new face!
Who are you?
I am Gorn, Mercenary of the Magicians.
What do you have to do as a mercenary of the magicians?
Lee has made a deal with the Magicians. He hires the best fighters to be found in the colony, which means us. We take care that the scrapers can mine the ore without being bothered and keep trouble away from the Magicians. The Magicians make sure we'll get out of here, and we get a small share of the ore as our pay.
Can I stay somewhere here without having to kick somebody out of his hut?
I don't think so. But if that's really what you want to do, go and see Shrike. He's taken the hut right at the front, at the entrance to the cave. It was empty, but it really belonged to us.
Us?
Well, us mercenaries. Mercenaries and rogues live separately here. And none of Lares's gang should be here, on this side of the big hall. It doesn't make much difference, really, but he didn't ask. And you can't let those rogues get away with everything, because then they get real cocky.
What do I have to do to join the new camp?
Before Lee admits you, you'll have to improve your fighting skills. It doesn't matter what weapon you use, but you have to be good. Besides, you should be very experienced with the life here and everything. If you don't want to go to the other camps, you should try to join the rogues before you start as a mercenary. See you later.
Do you want some swamp weed?
Sure I do. Here's 10 ore. If you get your hands on any more, you know...
Step
Yeah,
aside!
so in this camp basically you have rogues. That's the difference in between militia and this camp. For example, you have rogues and you have mercenaries, and beside this you have the water mages. In old camp you have shadows, guards, and fire mages. But the thing is, like, guards are protecting the shadows in the old camp. Here the mercenaries, they don't give a shit about the rogues. So basically you can get into fights, and we're gonna get in loads of fights with them. But first I want to get the armor from the mine.
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want any?
Why not? I'll give you 10 ore for it. Go and ask some of the other guys. They're bound to want some too.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear. I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
Do you want some swamp weed?
Sure I do. Here's 10 ore. If you get your hands on any more, you know...
You okay?
All's quiet for now.
For now?
If the rogues keep on attacking Gomez's convoys, it won't be long before him and his army come knocking down the gates. And that's not gonna be much fun.
Is there any trouble in this camp?
Man, there's always trouble. The rogues do as they please, and we mercenaries have to shield the mages and defend the camp.
Who calls the shots around here?
We do as the mages say, but usually they don't say nothing. They just hang out by the ore mound and bury their noses in their books. Basically, Lee's in charge. He's our boss.
I want to become a mercenary for the mages.
That's not so hard. If you're prepared to fight for our cause, Lee's bound to take you on. But he only takes people who are good with a sword. Well, are you?
Well,
I thought so. If you're really serious, talk to Gorn. He's trained newcomers before. Maybe you'll be lucky, and he'll take the time to train you.
Okay, we're gonna speak with Gorn again. But I know it's another guy, Cord, and he will train us.
Maybe... I better keep out of it.
do you want some swamp weed?
Sure I do. Here's 10 ore. If you get your hands on any more, you know...
I like how they say, you know... They want to smoke more weed, apparently.
Do you want some swamp weed?
Sure I do. Here's 10 ore. If you get your hands on any more, you know...
I'm not involved. I'm not listening. That won't happen again.
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want any?
Why not? I'll give you 10 ore for it. Go and ask some of the other guys. They're bound to want some too.
You shouldn't believe everything.
Do you want some swamp weed?
Sure I do. Here's 10 ore. If you get your hands on any more, you know...
Okay, so let's speak with Torlof. What I saw, he don't want weed.
Who are you?
I'm Torlof. I was involved in a mutiny as mate of a royal warship. It wasn't such a good idea. The greater part of the crew was on the captain's side. That's how I came to be here.
I'd like to join you.
Lee won't take you on until you get real good. I'm telling you now. And until then, you'd better stay on good terms with Lares and his crowd. You want some advice, boy? Steal something important from the old camp. Or the old mine. As soon as the boys notice that you're against Gomez, you won't have any more trouble here.
And how do I do that?
You need to win their trust, and then you can rip them off.
We have Orik here. Let's see what he has to say.
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want any?
Why not? I'll give you 10 ore for it. Go and ask some of the other guys. They're bound to want some too.
Do you need another good man?
We won't have anyone join the mercenaries unless they've been here for years and have had a lot of experience. If you want to stay in the camp, you'll have to get to grips with the rogues first.
Yeah, so basically to get... to become a mercenary, you need to be a rogue. But I'm not planning to join them. I don't know. We're gonna see.
Do you want some swamp weed?
Sure I do. Here's 10 ore. If you get your hands on any more, you know...
Do you know where you're heading?
Where?
You're heading straight for Lee, our leader.
What do I need to do to make you let me see Lee?
Nothing. This isn't the old camp. And Lee isn't Gomez. He doesn't need an army of henchmen to hide behind. He can defend himself. We are only here in case he needs us.
Yeah, so basically, now we can go and see Lee. You can beat him and steal his axe. I remember it's a two-hand, yeah. It's a great weapon, but I'm not a big fan of two-hand combat, you know what I mean? So let's pick with him. And besides this, I don't want to beat him, you know? I'm not planning to beat Lares, like I said. I'm not planning to get into fight with Lee. All these major and important characters, which you're gonna meet in Gothic too, to say so. Even though we can, you know, it's not like
You're
big
the boss
deal.
of the mercenaries, aren't you?
That's right, boy.
Which tasks do the mage's mercenaries have?
Very simple. Protect the ore, protect the mages. Sometimes the mages have a special task for one of us.
I'd like to join you.
You have a nerve. Do you honestly think I'll just take anybody who walks in here? You can only become one of us after you've spent a certain time in the camp. I'll observe you.
If I was a rogue, I think everything was different, so...
Stop! Nobody may pass without the password.
Okay. So...
Do you want some swamp weed?
Get me some, then we'll talk.
Okay, we run out of swamp. For example, here you cannot pass, yeah? I'm not gonna exploit it, but I'm just gonna show you how to exploit it in case you want to do that. So basically you are just pulling out your weapon.
I want to say it again.
Okay, they are not getting... Okay, so this is fixed. Because usually if you pull out your weapon, they will pull out their weapons. And because of that, you can pass through. But now we are not able to do that. Just because they are not getting afraid of it. So... Because look, if for example I'm pulling my weapons here... See?
If you're looking for trouble, just
And now I can pass, to say so. But it wasn't like a blocked passage. I think they scripted everything just because I have like some community patches and all these things. Because this is how you exploit mainly them, you know, it's like just going in. Let me see if I can do it from by strafing. Let's see.
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want any?
Show me the weed first. You don't have any, do you?
No, we can't. Okay, so everything is fixed. That's good. I'm gonna try this in old camp, you know, with the Taurus and the guys on the gate, because usually this was the way I was like passing through. So if you remember, Gorn was telling us about Shrike. Let's speak again with Gorn, because Blade told us that he can train us.
See you later.
Okay, so apparently he can't. I think if we are like a rogue, maybe that will do it. So we need to defeat this guy first.
How are things?
Get lost!
That was a good hit. What's up?
The fight's been decided.
That was a good hit. That's why this camp is like no one gives a shit. So now we're gonna speak with him, and this will be our place in the new camp, to say so.
You won't have much time to be sorry for it. You looking for trouble with me again?
Get lost.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay, if you say so.
Hey,
So
you!
let's rest here first. And let's head to the mine. So if we get into the mine, we can get a free digger trousers, I guess. And that will add like 10 armor or 5 armor. I don't remember which, because there are like two sets of it, you know. It's like a simple one and one which is like adding 10, one which is adding 5 or something. Even though the best armor, I think you can find it on the sect camp. If I'm remembering right, I don't know exactly,
I
but
want to
I
improve
think
my
so.
handling of one-handed weapons.
Of course. It'll cost you, though. I want 30 ore.
Oh, so this is actually cheaper than the old camp, because Katie asked us for 50 ore, from what I remember. We're gonna learn that as well. Let me see something, because as soon as we're gonna get back to the old camp, we're gonna speak with Taurus. After that, we're gonna go to the sect camp or swamp camp. We're gonna complete there all the quests and get familiar with everyone around there. And after that, we're gonna come back to old camp. I want to get inside and I want to fight Gomez bodyguards. You have Scar there, and he has a pretty badass sword. But for that sword, we're gonna need one-handed fighting, like level 1. And that's why I'm gonna try to level up here as much as we can. We have the swamp camp as well, so we're gonna be around level 10. Hopefully. Let me save over that. I'm not gonna charge them all. I'm curious how the damage is. We can one-shot them now, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so this was pretty easy. Still though, it was good to get a better weapon, but I'm not gonna waste time getting into fights now. As soon as we will get the trousers, we can go back, because we're gonna have a bit of armor as well. And it will make everything easier, you know, because it's pointless to struggle beating them, because I remember we have like loads of them to beat there, you know, and some of them are pretty badass. Because you have rogues which are like pretty good with one-hand swords, and they handle some maces, and I bet they can one-shot us. I don't mind loading, but it will be like annoying for you guys, you know, for the viewers. Because I don't mind if I wasn't recording it, I was like just breaking their skulls. And because I don't have like I said, I don't have Jackal's weapons, it will make the fights like a bit harder. Here we have a dog. Oh, he stole my experience. We could skin that wolf, but unfortunately we don't have any hunting skills. Anyway, for the time being, I'm gonna invest more into strength. I don't remember the requirements for Scar's weapon. I think are somewhere in between 70 and I think it's 70 strength with a level 1 in one-hand sword fighting.
Ah, a visitor. Don't make any trouble here, or else you'll be for it.
I just want to have a look around here.
Then mind you don't step on anybody's feet.
I want to go into the mine.
I can hardly believe you'll manage that. But just speak to Okyl.
I'd better be going.
I hope we understand each other.
Okay. I don't think we can go inside the mine at this point of the game. I know it will be... This mine will become available, but I don't know if we can get inside right now. We're gonna see. So let's speak with Swiney.
Who are you?
I'm the best mining engineer this damn colony has ever seen, my boy. I make sure half our boys don't go getting themselves killed by falling rocks just because they're too stupid to scrape the right places.
I'd like to join you as a scraper.
Oh, yeah? Well, just don't think you're gonna get anything much out of it. There's 3 portions of rice a day. Any extra, you'll have to see to yourself. Do you know why we're doing this? We're doing this job so one day we can all walk out of here to freedom. That means all the ores to be handed in. Then it goes on the big ore mound. And once a month, everybody who's been working here gets 50 ore to get stoned on. That's the most important things you ought to know. Do you at least have any experience on the job?
I'm gonna say no. Maybe he will teach us how to mine as well. Even though I don't know.
No.
Of course you don't. Why is it always me? Okay, listen carefully. You take this stuff and put it on. Here. If an ore nugget falls on your foot while you're not wearing your protective clothing, you'll be crippled for life and only worth half of what you were before to us. There'll be a pickaxe lying somewhere around here, but you won't be able to do much with it. Well, so what?
How much ore have you collected so far?
The mages say that we won't need much more. Go to the new camp and have a look at the mound.
We're gonna do that as well, but let's see, we have this. And I think we have a better weapon too. Yep. So right now I can defeat this guy. But first, let me see, let's pick with Okyl or something like that. I don't remember exactly where he was. I think it's here, yeah. Actually,
I need to go on.
Then leave me alone. Hey, you! You're not one of my men. What are you doing here?
I'll just have a look around here.
Then just watch out that you don't mess up here in the hollow, else you'll be in your grave faster than you'd like to think.
Who are you?
I'm Okyl. I'm the boss of the hollow.
I just wanted to have a glance into the mine.
Oh, you just wanted to stroll into the mine. Suppose you don't have a clue what's going on here. Nobody sets a foot in the mine without my permission. Always remember, whoever goes into the mine or the gatehouse without my permission is a dead man.
Will I be allowed to go in?
I don't even know you. Why should I let you go into the mine? Now scram! I have things to see to.
yeah, so he's not very friendly. Yeah, I remember there's another guy here, which is giving you a quest. It's a ridiculous one, but I'm gonna accept it. I think we can get some experience from it. Even though you won't get the reward he's promising you.
Hey, you, what's up?
Hi.
You're walking about here as if you were searching for something.
Really? Maybe you're right. Why?
Great, ask me. Maybe I can help you.
What did you have in mind?
What do you need?
What about a good sword, thick armor, or access to the mine?
Ah, no, that's nothing. I can give you something that'll make your eyes pop out of their sockets. I can give you a weapon that will defeat any foe. You only need to do me a small favor, then it'll be yours. What do you say?
What will I have to do for it?
Very simple. Get me 5 apples, 2 bottles of rice schnapps, 5 bottles of beer, 3 loaves of bread, 2 pieces of cheese, and 2 bunches of grapes, and we're in business. Believe me, you won't be sorry. As I just said, you'll really defeat any kind of enemy with it.
Yeah, let's accept this.
Okay, I'll see what I can do then.
Very good, but hurry up. Don't forget, 5 apples, 2 bottles of rice schnapps, 5 bottles of beer, 3 loaves of bread, 2 pieces of cheese, and 2 bunches of grapes, okay?
Of course.
Yeah, the thing is, like, he's looking like he's taking a piss, and he is taking a piss. But the thing is, I think we will get some experience out of this quest, so that's why I'm like trying to do it. Let me see. We have some rogues. We can try to defeat them. Let me save first, because this will be tricky. We have 2 of them inside, and I think they will get aggressive if I'm getting in.
Hey, you! Buzz! Lucky for you, but I would have enjoyed polishing your mug.
Let's see who's gonna...
Ah, a fight!
If you're looking...
He's had enough!
Okay, so apparently they are running. I don't know why. Because I don't remember it like this. Mate, just chill out.
How do I join you?
If you want to be one of us, you have to earn yourself a reputation. Go and prove your worth elsewhere. Then maybe you'll be allowed to serve in the Hollow.
Okay, now put your bow back. I'm not very happy about it, because maybe he will attack me as soon as I'm charging that guy.
Okay, come on. Okay. A fight. If you're looking for trouble, that was a good hit.
We can get that one, but still though, I want to loot this guy. And because he's dead there, I can't really climb up. Oh, fuck's sake.
You won't have much time to be sorry for it.
Yeah, fall to your death, bro. Let's wait for him. I'm curious what he'll gonna... Because if he try to move, he'll gonna die. Yeah, so we just glitched him there. I think he will fall at one point to his death, but let's move on, cause... Oh yeah, he died. It was impossible for him to go back up, only if he was climbing. I didn't mean to do this, you know. I don't know why they are running, to be fair with you guys. Because they were fighting previously. I'm curious if the guys inside the camp are doing the same thing. I can try now to defeat this guy. 172. Let's see what weapon we have. Okay, bloodfly sting. It's already better. Because we, like I said, we are allowed to attack rogues. But we don't need to fuck up with the mercenaries, because they will like fucking tear us into pieces. I'm gonna give it a try to this guy.
Are you planning?
Lucky for you.
Let's see how good they are. Are you planning to attack? Smartass.
He's like a bloodfly here.
Are you planning to attack? Smartass.
I don't know why he climbed this. Because now he'll gonna die.
Are you planning? Do you want me to polish?
Bro, he's... Come on, chill out.
Are you planning? The fight's been decided.
Okay, we already have a better weapon now, I guess. Because I bet that mace is doing more damage than the weapon which we have now. We got some bows. The thing is, they have loads of things on them, and I don't remember they were like having potions. At least not all of them. So I guess it's just because of the community patch and all the things I installed. But it's, in a way, it's better, you know, because we won't use potions right now. I saw they have like a lot of rice. So we can use that to heal ourselves. And at the same time, the potions, we can use them, you know, at the point where we have more than 150 HP, you know. So that'll be, I guess, like around level 12, 13, we can start using potions. But yeah, like I said, let's see what weapon we have here. This is a big difference, you know, because the previous weapon was doing 26 and this is doing 35. So we are already in a better damage bracket. I think we can defeat most of them now inside the camp. And we have the digger's trousers as well. Which, by the way, they are adding 10 protection against weapons and 5 against fire. That's not bad at all. We won't get damaged by fire. You can fight some fire lizards, if I'm remembering right. I don't know if they are in Gothic 1, but I think they are. And the mages, you know, because the mages, the fire mages are using some fireballs, and all their spells are based on magic, on fire damage. So it's helping against that, but I'm not planning to defeat any of them. There are mercenaries. We're gonna speak with Cord as well, so he can. Actually, let's try to defeat the Lurker, because it's a Lurker around here. You remember Homer was telling us something about it? I think it's on that cliff. Let's see if we can climb it up from here. I'm extremely curious how the remake will look, to be fair with you guys, because this camp, it's kinda gorgeous. I like they have the lakes, they have these small patches of land. Inside that you have like even in this lake, for example, you have some houses on the bottom of it. Okay, so this will be a bit tricky. If this guy managed to hit you once, you are fucked. Trust me. It's the most annoying. It's not the most annoying creature, because it's not hard to defeat it at all, but bro, I remember here was some loot. I don't know if it's in Gothic 1 or on Gothic 2, because in Gothic 2 here you are coming back to this place and is the ice dragon here, and all of this lake is frost, and you have loads of things to loot if you check all these houses and everything. Here is the place where the peasants are sleeping, like the ones which are like collecting rice. Here you have another small area. We have some chests inside, but they are defended by mercenaries. And for the time being, we don't want to get into fights with them. So we're gonna leave it for later. Let's speak with Homer.
I'd kill the beast.
Great! I got some of the Rice Lord's men to help me fix some of the damage it's caused. Now I can finally get some sleep.
Okay, we leveled up. Now we have two options. We can invest in one-hand combat fighting, or we can add more strength. Because I don't know the requirements for Silas' weapon. I was thinking to invest more into strength, but we'll see. Let's go first, because we can get a better weapon than this one anyway in this camp. So if you see these maces, I think we can get them. Not from them, but from some rogues.
I want to improve my handling of one-handed weapons.
That's a good decision. Before you can improve your technique, you'll have to learn how to hold the weapon right. Beginners often tend to hold one-handed weapons with both hands. Now you better not even start getting into that habit. It'd only get in the way. Hold the weapon with one hand, blade up, and keep swinging it. You'll have to learn to harmonize your weapon swing with your own movements. That'll make you faster in the attack. If you keep in mind what I've taught you, your fights will be more elegant and a lot faster in future. Oh yeah, one more thing. Some hits cause more damage than others. As a beginner, you don't stand much of a chance of making critical hits. But the further you progress, the better you get.
Okay, so now we can crit. Let me show you how the build looks. Now we have one-hand swords training. So basically we have like a 5% crit chance. It's not a lot, but still though, it's quite decent. And let's see how the weapon... We are holding it with one hand and we can chain it up, you see? So basically we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. If you are pressing W fast, you know, you need to... That's why he said you need to harmonize your hits. You don't need to spam it, because if you are spamming it, you're gonna get stuck after this. So you need to press it like slowly, you know, and you are like combo it, chain it up. And now because we have these, we can go and beat the shit out of them. We're gonna speak with some more familiar faces. We have Wolf in this camp as well. He can help us with armor. He will make like a special armor from Minecrawler's plates, if I'm not wrong. Because I know he's doing that in Gothic 2 as well. And I think in this one too.
I've shared out the weed.
The first new customers have already been to see me. You've done a good job. What will you have as a reward?
Okay. Right now, we don't want to join the Brotherhood, yeah, so if I'll take the war, he's awarding you like 100 ore. It's not like quite... I'll take the scrolls, because for sure they have a better price
These
than
spell
this.
scrolls are quite interesting. What kind of spells are they?
Fist of Wind, Charm, Telekinesis, Pyrokinesis, and Sleep. You may pick 3 of these spells.
Okay.
I'll take the spell scrolls.
A good decision. Pick 3.
Okay, so we're gonna pick Sleep. Fist of Wind. And I'm thinking on Telekinesis or Pyrokinesis. Charm is good as well, you know, because you can charm people. I'll take Telekinesis.
3.
Just because I know you can use it later on a Focus Stone. Okay, so right now let's save.
Let's see who's gonna swallow. He's had enough.
Okay. And here we start getting loads of resources. Because we're gonna get loads of experience as well.
Sound performance. A tiny.
Oh, that was bad.
Sad performance. A tiny gust of wind and he would have toppled over anyway.
I was thinking that we can tank more. We can absorb more damage, but apparently we can die pretty fast. Try to stop getting damage. We have 12 potions. But we are gonna use the
You won't have
rice.
much time to be sorry for it.
Okay, and I'm gonna save after every single one because apparently we are not very... If we're gonna add more strength, it will make it easier for us. Sharky, let's speak with him.
Hey, how's it going?
Do you want to buy something?
I need a few things.
Okay, so he's selling some things, but
He's had enough.
we can loot all his inventory, so we're gonna get all that 250. Just because my plan, you saw Lares told us to bring him the 400 ore nuggets from Baal, Isidro, or I don't know his name. I know we can find him in the bar, but... And unfortunately, I don't know how to loot faster. Because usually if you are pressing control and the action button, you are like looting faster than this. But because I have all these plugins installed, I really don't know. I'm gonna check as soon as we finish this episode. I'm gonna check exactly what settings can I do in the Gothic ini file. And hopefully in the next one we're gonna be able to loot way faster than this. Okay, so we're gonna start with this floor. And after that we're gonna go down on the ones below.
You'll feel that, bastard.
Here we have some badass.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
And you need to pick up your fights like pretty smart, because some of them here, they have like, you can see that they are like better than the others. You know, for example, this one is a 220 HP and he's like 88. You know, if I'm hitting him twice, he's dead.
A tiny gust of wind and he would have toppled over anyway.
But it won't happen the same with the other one, you know, because the other one has a better armor, so the armor value on him is 40 and on this one is 30.
Lucky for you.
And besides this, he has 220 HP, which we're gonna leave it like for later.
He's had enough. Damn. You won't have much time to be sorry for it.
But we can, because we have one-hand sword fighting now, we can chain it up pretty fast, so they won't have like a lot of chances. I don't know why some of them are running.
Sad performance. A tiny gust of wind and he would have toppled over anyway.
Another thing is that you don't want to stay with your weapon out for a long time. Because for example, look, if I'm pulling out the weapon,
put the damn weapon away.
They are getting like annoyed by that.
Lucky for you.
And they will attack me. So keep in mind that as well.
Yes, don't panic. You've won.
There must be something about that story after all.
Let's heal a bit. We are taking quite a lot of damage. I was thinking that the trousers will gonna help us absorb more damage, but apparently, yeah, we are absorbing some damage, but
He's had enough.
it's not a lot.
He's had enough.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
So let's see. I think we have one more rogue, which is
You
pretty.
don't look very agile. I could help you. I can show you how to control your body. It's the art of acrobatics.
Okay, so he can teach us
You won't
acrobatics.
have much time to be sorry for it.
I'm not really into it right now because acrobatics, maybe they are like, you can use it later on, you know, you can traverse like faster because you're gonna have a leap jump instead of jumping like this. You're gonna leap forward. It's an interesting one. Let's continue beating the shit out of them.
Let's see who's gonna.
Oh, we crit him like 80 damage. Are you
A
kidding?
tiny gust of wind and he would have toppled over
That's
anyway.
a lot. Even though the chance is like 5%, but still though. One hit like that can help you. But anyway, right now we are like defeating everyone. Let me see if I can beat him, because I don't give a shit about the sect camp. Oh, he has some He has some skills with that. Oh, how much weed you have on you, bro? Green novice, yeah, that was. Let's smoke a bit. The thing is, like, if you smoke, I guess you're gonna be awarded some experience, if I'm not mistaken. But I remember it's like this.
You
Let's see
won't
where
have
the
much time to
fuck
be
we
sorry
have them
for it.
stuck. Okay, so we got like 5 experience for green novice. Plus 2 mana for the dream call. Plus 10 experience. I don't think if we are smoking all of them, we're gonna get this. Because this is just for the first time when you smoke it. Yeah, but now we can sell basically. I think we can sell more of it. This is Shrike. We already defeated that guy. Okay, so we cleared some of these ones. Here we have some badass one.
Shh. Hey, you.
Who? Me?
Exactly. Come over here.
What do you want?
You've just arrived, haven't you? I noticed it straight away. There are a lot of things you need to know. I can teach you a few things. Besides, you have to watch who you talk to. Butch, for example. That's the guy over there, next to the campfire. Be aware of him.
What's the matter with Butch?
He has the mean habit of beating up the new ones. So you better avoid meeting him.
What can you teach me?
It depends. What do you want to know?
Okay, so he can teach us sneaking, opening locks, and pickpocketing for free, apparently. Which is interesting. Some of them are more helpful than the other ones in the old camp, you know. Here we have Butch. I want his mace. But in the same time, I want to level up. Omar is sitting here. We have here like a rope.
Put the weapon.
I saw that just because I was rushing it.
Lucky for you, but I would have enjoyed
I
polishing
got
your
stuck.
bug.
And I don't want to speak with you, my friend. I want to loot this guy. We get a lot of weapons and arrows from them, so...
You'll be sorry for that.
Okay, let me save again.
Let's see who's gonna swallow dust soon.
Are you... The fight's been decided.
Okay. I think we'll need to heal. Just because I'm gonna try to pick up on the rogue, which is like 220. And maybe on Wolf as well. I don't mind beating Wolf. I don't mind beating Lares as well. But the thing is, like, Lares is quite a badass motherfucker. And I don't want to get into a fight with him. I don't know if we'll be important for a later chapter, you know what I mean? But yeah, let's save this because this will be hard.
Are you planning to attack me?
Lucky for
Yeah.
you.
It's your own fault.
They can one-shot me. So yeah, I think it will be easier to defeat Wolf because he's 172.
Who are you?
I'm Wolf. I make armor.
Where can I get a bow here?
You've come to the right address for that. I offer good value for good ore.
He can teach us how to handle a bow.
I'm looking for better armor.
I can't sell you anything. Lares would kill me if I sold armor to strangers.
How do I get furs and skins?
On the way to the new camp, you'll come across Aiden. He can teach you how to skin animals. Radford and Drax are hanging around in the north of the old camp. It's on the way to the trading square.
We already met them. So yeah, let's try to get into a fight with Wolf. I know he has a pretty big inventory.
Let's see who's gonna swallow dust.
Okay, so we've been able to tank one of his hits.
Sad performance. A tiny gust of wind and he would have toppled over anyway.
Okay, so here's the book as well. Let me get the money first. The money, they are ore nuggets, you know, they are the currency in this game, but... Yeah, so I need to... The mercenaries are enjoying this. Instead of jumping in, they are like just cheering you. This will take a while. I'm not gonna go for all the... I want the balls though, because we're gonna use a crossbow. And I want to take the bolts. I'm not bothered by arrows, because arrows, basically, bows are scaling with dexterity. I don't think they are, I don't know exactly if they are scaling with dexterity, but they have a dexterity requirement. The same with some crossbows, not all of them. But I'm not planning to invest into dexterity a lot. I don't even know if I want to invest into dexterity. So right now we can...
You're already dead. You just don't know it.
You heard him? He told us like we are already dead, but we just don't know it. Come on, Wolf. Be friendlier, bro. This is the nice part about this game, because you can beat the shit out of everyone. He is quite badass, bro. This dickhead is pretty badass. Let me try to pick up on Homer.
Damn, why did you wake me up? Put the weapon on.
Yeah, I'm gonna, but let me...
Sad performance. A tiny gust of wind and he would have toppled over.
I was really curious what he has in his inventory. So now, if we pick up on Butch, I think he has a badass weapon. But still, though, this will be a hard fight, so that's why we are saving.
Let's see.
He's had it enough. Why did you wake me up?
He didn't have the chance. So. If you combo it properly, and he was like getting confused there for a while because he didn't pull out his weapon straight ahead. So this is another trick which you can do. Let's equip the other weapon because we have a better one. Yeah, it's not a big difference. So you can pull out your weapon and shooting it back because he's gonna, and now he's gonna talk with you. Fuck it. But some of them are like instantly pulling them out and hitting you as well, so you need to be in a way careful. And at the same time, when I'm backing down, I need to be aware of the environment because I don't want to block myself into benches and all these things. I'm gonna save it from this angle, and I don't like that this idiot is sitting here.
But lucky for you.
Put the weapon.
Put the weapon.
I don't know why they are running.
A tiny gust of wind and he would have toppled over
I was
anyway.
critting here, him there, so that was a good thing. In a way, I'm happy that we invested into one hand sword fighting, because even though I'm gonna call it one hand combat, because it's not sword fighting, you are fighting with maces sometimes. So.
A fight! Clear winner, I'd say.
But yeah, this is quite easy. It's easier than I was expecting, to be fair with you. I just need to chain it up properly and to don't get hit. That's the the main thing. And as you saw, sometimes it's quite impossible to don't get hit. But
You'll be sorry for that.
yeah, I was the daft motherfucker there. I wasn't supposed to block that. I was supposed to back down, and that was
What
it.
do you?
Try that again.
And if you're staying in his face, he will hit you. So let's think
What
on
do you?
this.
Damn. Why did you?
Yeah, it's not very hard. You just need to time it properly and to back down, because if you are in his range, some of them are attacking. And even if you attack while he's attacking, you're gonna trade damage there, you know, basically. So, because we are like so low HP, we don't really want to do that.
Let's see who's gonna swallow dust.
Oh, no, no, no.
Sorry for that.
I was attacking the other one. Fuck it.
Let's see who's gonna swallow dust soon.
Damn. Why did you wake me up?
Put the weapon down. Let's talk about something else.
He's had enough.
Rely on somebody. That won't happen again.
Yeah, we got some. We got a hit there. They are doing loads of damage. And unfortunately, we can't find a better armor. We will find one, because if I'm remembering right, I really don't want to talk bullshits, but if I'm remembering right, the best beginning armor is on the sect camp. I was speaking yesterday with a friend of mine about Gothic and all these things, and he helped me refresh a bit my memory as well, because we were talking about Neck, you know, the guy which we found into the cave close to that one, and I was thinking he was getting murdered by someone, but he reassured me that it was just a mistake and that the mole rats killed him. And I trust him because he was playing Gothic a lot, you know, and yeah, anyway, he has a channel as well, you know, he's doing like in-depth lore things, and basically he's analyzing the game from loads of perspectives, you know, and he already did that with Thief, and he's planning to do this with Gothic as well, so I'm gonna link his channel into the description. If you wanna have a look, just go and watch it. So we managed to defeat them, which I'm happy with that. We have these guys, this Butch is... You know, the other guy was like warning us about him, but let's speak with him.
That argument, okay?
Hi, who are you?
It's none of your business. I don't like your mug.
I think we were supposed to speak with him before. Maybe he was having a quest. I don't really remember this. That's the only thing. I really don't remember all of them. So I know Butch. I think he's in Gothic 2 as well. Oh, and we have this guy.
Nice fight.
Bro, he is insane with that weapon.
Put the weapon down.
Lucky.
Damn.
Sad performance. A A tiny gust of wind and he would have toppled
All you
over
need to do is
anyway.
basically to drop them below 50% HP, and I see they are running. I don't know if it was like this when I played it previously. I really don't remember, but I think it's because of the community patches. Buster is the guy who can teach us acrobatics, but I'm not really into acrobatics.
A tiny gust of wind and he would have toppled over anyway.
And anyway, I don't think they will get, even if they will get angry with me, I can use charm on them, you know, it's a spell from the sect camp. And we can use that, and I think we'll be fine with every NPC. You know what's awkward, because I don't... Oh, okay, the rice is here. I couldn't see the rice.
I doubt that's ever likely to change. That won't happen again.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
There must be something about that story after all. Not listening to all the blathering anymore. That won't happen again.
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Let's talk about something else instead.
There was a time when things would have gone very different.
Not really my problem.
Let me see, we need like 200 more experience, so...
He's had enough.
If you say so, bro.
Same old story every time.
Yeah, so basically what we're gonna do now, we're gonna try to get ready for Scar's weapon. Unfortunately, we'll need to invest loads of points into strength.
You won't have much time to be.
I don't really remember. I'm gonna leave some learning points as well. Just to... because I'm gonna stop at 70, I guess. If I'll be able to defeat this guy, I think we'll level up.
Put the weapon down.
Bro, let me fight him.
He's had enough.
You've been lucky there.
Okay, so this was pretty fast. We are getting better with combat fighting and all these things. That's why, if you remember, I was telling you I'm backing down in fights. They will attack forward, basically, and you just dodge on a side. And they will attack forward, and the hits won't really connect with you. And that's why I think it's better than blocking, because blocking it's helpful, but if they are like having insane amounts of one hand sword fighting, they will...
There must be something.
They are like, you saw, they are like just crazy. Some of them are like just insane.
Well, hang on.
Maybe.
Yeah, let me get into a fight with him.
I'm not listening to all that.
Well done.
It was a pretty interesting one. Yeah, so I need to step away. Let me...
He's had enough. Little gust of wind and he would have fallen over by himself.
This in a way was perfect, because we just leveled up in front of Lares. So let me save here. One of these potions, they have Minecraft soup. It was an interesting potion, I don't remember where.
You'll feel that, bastard.
It was in this one, but apparently, for I don't know what's that. You have Minecraft soup, but if I'm gonna try to steal, he will get angry.
Get your dirty hands off.
Yeah. Yeah. He's not happy about it. Yeah, so let's invest more into strength.
I want to better myself.
I thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
You shouldn't believe
I can't.
Right now, we are pretty OP. The best. Mace equipped. We can go and see Silas now. We can equip a short bow. Because we miss some dexterity. We can eat more rice. We are on 100 HP now, so... You know how hard I'm holding myself to don't beat Lares? You don't even know, guys. Because he has the best weapon in this camp, I guess. He's by far the best weapon, one-hand weapon in this, if I'm remembering right. And he's looking badass as well. But we're gonna go and start a fight with Silas. Let me go and sleep again, so we're gonna make day. And as soon as we go down, Lefty will be annoyed with us. Because we skipped the day in which we were supposed to deliver water to the peasants. And I can't wait to defeat that idiot as well. Yeah, so let's head to the bar now. Here we're gonna have some interesting things to do. I'm gonna show you some tricks in this one. Let me save. Let me beat this man.
And where do you want to go?
Why, in there.
Forget it. Silas only wants to see scrapers and rogues in his bar.
I'm a scraper, and I'm thirsty.
You look like one of those filthy rats. Come on in.
You call me filthy rat.
Harder! He's had enough.
You call me a filthy rat. Let me show him how a filthy rat can hit. My friend, you are doomed.
You won't have much time to...
I hope you won't one-shot me. But even though we can like load.
A sad performance. A tiny gust of wind and he would have toppled over anyway.
Bro, his friend which is a bouncer as well. He's like cheering me up. Yeah, but you did the same, my friend. So why are you... Actually, I can see it. Why? So yeah, let's speak with Isidro first. Hello?
You'll be sorry for that.
Yeah, apparently we can't talk with Isidro. Let's speak with Mordrag.
Lares has a message for you.
Tell me about it.
He wants to know what's going on in the sect camp, and he wants you to find out.
I get the feeling this problem will solve itself.
Clear winner, I'd say.
Are you really the magician's courier?
What if I am?
I'd like to have a chance to talk to the magicians. I have to get inside the castle.
The magician's couriers bear seals, which allow them entry to the castle. If you were one of us, you could get such a seal.
You have a problem.
Really? What's that?
There are people around here who want to get rid of you.
Really? Then you can tell them they should send someone along to enforce their wish.
What makes you so sure I'm not the one to do it?
'Cause I think you're smarter than that, boy. You'll soon realize that there are better opportunities than working for Gomez. We, too, need capable people in the new camp. And nobody tells you what to do.
Yeah, so basically... You see Cipher here. I don't remember if he's connected to any quests, but... He's a NPC which you're gonna find in Gothic 2 as well. And he's a fucking stoner, this guy. If you manage to defeat him...
What do you intend to...
Yeah, guys,
You're
chill out.
learning fast.
Chill out, everyone. I wanna fight with him. So...
What do you intend to do with the...
More drag.
If you're
Get the
looking for
fuck
trouble,
out, bro. I don't wanna...
Clever boy.
Yeah, they are like stacking up there. I don't like that. Let me clear all of them like one by one. I don't like when they are pulling weapons on me.
Well, how's the mine going on?
We've done most of it. Just a few more weeks and we'll have enough.
Okay, so it's nothing interesting you have to say.
You're from the free mine, right?
Right. How'd you find that out?
Put the
Clear winner, I'd say.
Damn. Why did you wake
He
me
had
up?
nothing to say though. That's why I was like just kicking him out. Okay, now let's start the fight with more drag.
What do you...
Why did you wake me up?
You're learning fast.
And now if we defeat Cipher, he has loads.
You'll be sorry for that.
Damn.
Sad performance. A tiny gust of wind and he would have
Okay, so oh, he has a lot of money though.
Had enough. You shouldn't have done that.
Okay, I remember. I don't know why I remember that he has loads of weed on him, but apparently he has.
He's had enough.
No, he didn't. No.
Damn. Why did you wake me up?
I need all this gold to pass it to Lares, and we're gonna get some experience. Beside this, I want Baal Isidro to speak with me, because he has a quest. Bro, just stay down.
Damn. Why did you wake me up?
I really need to sort out the thing with fast loot. The game has an issue because if I was right clicking, I was supposed to loot them fast. The thing is, on right click you are jumping, and this is the main issue.
He's had enough.
Because as soon as I'm pressing right click, basically it's leaving the loot
He's had enough.
part, you know. So I don't know. I'm gonna check the Gothic any file again. So maybe we're gonna be able to sort it out.
That was a good hit.
Damn.
Ah, a fight.
Bro. Oh my god, this guy is like... He don't wanna talk to us because it's glitched, I guess.
You'll be sorry for that.
He's had enough.
Damn. Why did you wake me up?
So this is the camp where you can farm loads of experience.
Damn.
Besides this, you are getting badass weapons and... You know, you can get the digger trousers as well.
You won't have much time
Which
to
are
be
not a
sorry for it.
big deal, but... You know, getting them for free always help. And right now...
You looking for trouble with...
You won't have much time to be sorry for it.
Can't talk to us anymore. So... I don't know where Silas is.
What are you doing?
I'm making rice schnapps, boy. Here, have a bottle, but don't tell Silas.
How's the distillery going?
I can hardly keep up with these guys. Man, can they drink. That's a good thing, really. While I'm busy, the Rice Lord's lapdogs leave me alone.
What can you tell me about the Rice Lord?
He's a damn swine. His thugs pick on the weak and force them to work in the fields. The only one who could stand up to him is Horatio, but he doesn't do violence. Well, I did once hear him say he'd love to smash the Rice Lord's head in, but he'd never really do it. It'd go against his beliefs.
So now if we go back to Horatio, he will say, he will give us like free strength. I don't remember if it's the value, if it's 1 or if it's 5.
Damn.
He's Silas. You see that X? I want that X.
Great. We trade our homemade rice snaps for ore. Well, the boys carry in enough ore. Where should they spend it if not here?
I want a drink.
You'll have to pay for it.
Let's talk about something else instead. I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
And this one, my friends, is one of the best weapon you can find in this camp. I'm meaning like one-hand weapon, because you can go and defeat Lee, and you're gonna get a badass axe. But I'm not interested in damage, you know, a lot. I prefer being faster than... Just chill the fuck out. We have a lot of arrows. Even though I don't think I'm gonna use the bow. But, yeah. So now let's go down. We'll need to unstuck Isidro. But to be fair with you, if I'm attacking him, I don't know if he'll talk to me anymore. Come on, brothers, speak with me.
He's had enough.
I wouldn't like to.
That's not really my problem.
I know, maybe now I'm gonna glitch him. But I'm gonna load. I just want him unstuck. Because he was stuck there, you know what I mean? So I couldn't speak with him. And that was one of the issues. Because this guy has a quest. And you can get like free 500 experience bonus. If you are like just talking with him. And after that he will give you like a big amount of swamp weed. And you'll need to pay him like 200 ore nugget. Basically after that you can beat him and take the money from him. So after we are doing that, we can go and speak with Lares and give him the 400 gold. And that will be another point in the game where I want to defeat Lares just because he has my 400 ore nuggets on him. But yeah, but by the way, let's equip this axe. Yeah, so look, put it like this. From 36, we are jumping on 55 straight ahead. And Lares axe, I think, is a 60. Come on, Isidro, wake up for fuck's sake.
There was a time when things would have gone very differently.
I think he can't wake up anymore now. It's extremely awkward. Yeah, let me load.
Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
You don't look very happy.
I'm not. I need to get rid of a whole pile of weed.
You're here to sell goods from the sect camp?
Yes, but I just can't be bothered.
I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
I could sell the weed for you for a consideration, of course.
Forget it. I'm not as drunk as all that. You just go running away with it.
Here you go. Have another drink on me.
Thanks, man. I'll drink to your health.
Yeah, but we're gonna get that weed from him.
I'd better keep out of it.
I'll tell you something, you have a problem. Baal Kagan will make sure you'll be replaced.
What? The sleeper have mercy on me. I need to get rid of this stuff.
Think about it. Give me the weed and we'll share the profit.
Oh man, I need to get rid of this stuff. You wouldn't try to make me look like a fool, would you?
I give you my word.
Good. Here's this stuff. You should get at least 400 ore for it. That would be 200 for each of us. I'll be waiting here. Come back as soon as you have the ore.
Do you know who'll take bigger amounts here?
If I knew that, I would have gone myself. I feel much better now that I'm rid of this stuff.
Cipher was supposed to take it, if I'm not mistaken, but anyway, let's speak with him. Give him 200.
I've sold the weed.
And my 200 ore?
Here it is.
Good. Now I don't give a damn about Baal Kagan anymore. It was a good idea to do business with you.
So let's equip the X again. Let's save. And I think he has the 200 gold on him.
Clear winner, I'd say.
Damn. Why did you wake me up?
Must be something about that
He's had enough.
So now we can go and give the 400 ore to Lares. And that will be the point where I'm really considering beating Lares.
He's had enough.
Just because he has a better one-hand axe. And he's looking way better than ours. Even though it's like just 5 damage extra. But I like the way it looks.
You'll be sorry for that.
And I want the money back, the ore nuggets. I really want them back. I know it's not extremely important to have loads of ore nuggets, but bro, it's so nice to see them with no weapons. Let's say that we are doing this for Diego. And if I'm beating him, I can loot the things inside.
I have the 400 ore.
Good. Very good. I believe that should be sufficient now.
That wasn't very clever.
I want to better myself.
I can't.
Okay, we don't have enough skill points, but let's save. Yeah, let's save over this one because I don't mind it. Oh my fucking god.
Don't try that again.
This is how an expert in one-hand fighting looks like. Bro, he stole my money? No. We are on 1000 gold.
If you're good.
Yeah, so this was quite interesting. Bro, how many things he has. I'm gonna leave him the ring because I don't mind that ring. I just want the money. This is the nice part about this game. You can beat everyone in this game. I don't think Diego it's killable at any point in the game. The other one, which is like pretty much protected most of the game, is like Gomez. But I think in the last chapters you can still beat him. I don't know when exactly can you defeat him. But anyway, he has a two-hand sword, you know. It's a badass sword, but I'm not a big fan of two-hand weapons. Again, you can... They are doing loads of damage, you know, that's the thing with them. But in a way, it's better to be faster, because they're like extremely slow. I think you can chain up 2 hits pretty fast with that one as well, but still though, it feels extremely slow. And in the end game, basically, you're gonna have the Uriziel, which is like a pretty badass weapon, but again, if you have the one hand from Scar, a weapon which we're gonna get pretty soon, you already broke the game. But I'm not gonna exploit it, you know, I'm just gonna defeat it. Defeat the guys, you know, because even here you can call these exploits, but they are not really exploits. You are like just picking up fights, and I'm not glitching them, you know, I'm just fighting them properly. So it won't feel like I was doing something wrong. Even though, to be fair with you, I'm not very happy with me killing Lares, for example, or going and beat the shit out of Lee, because Lee is like Lee, Lares, all of them, they are like your friends, even though now they don't know it, but they will become your friends. So I'm gonna leave that ring to him. Let me see if I can... Yeah, I'm gonna pick everything, so yeah. These ones...
You shouldn't have done that!
Little gust of wind and he would have fallen over by himself!
Let me see if I can get on the table. Yeah. So now... Essence of Life. This will grant us 5 more
You shouldn't have done
HP.
that.
Yeah, we have some new items here. Or I don't know what's that. Let me drink it. Okay, I can't really drink.
You looking for trouble?
Is that enough for me to join you?
Mordrag has spoken up for you, but you're not ready yet. Do your tasks.
I think I just bugged him. Hmm. Yeah, anyway, I don't want to join them. And I don't really mind it. Because I brought him like 400 gold and he was supposed to say something about it, I guess. But even though, I really don't mind it. But that's why I'm supposed to have more saves than this. Because it wasn't smart to save
magician.
there.
May the blessing of Adanos be with you. I can help you to increase your magic powers or give you some useful items. What can I do for you?
I have a letter for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
We are the magicians of the Circle of Water. The magicians of the Circle of Fire live in the old camp.
But I can't get into the castle. Could you help me?
Well, occasionally we send messengers to our brothers in the old camp. But we only entrust these messages to Lares' men. He's been seeing to it for many years now that our messengers arrive safely.
You want to destroy the barrier. How exactly do you plan to do that?
We need major amounts of magic ore. We'll release the entire magic power in a great magic rite to blow up the barrier. Of course, such a big amount of ore attracts a lot of rogues and crooks. That's why we need a man to defend our plan.
Yeah, okay, so basically here is the big amount of war which they were like talking about. They have a lot of war, these guys. But for the time being, we're gonna move on, complete, because now Lefty will attack us. Let me see, we have, oh, it's actually 10 damage more than the Silas X, okay. And it's looking badass. So I'm happy with this. In a way, I think I glitched him, because now I still think we can join it, because if I'm going to the old mine and getting the list for Diego, I can come to them and pass that list to Lares. He will modify it and I can bring it back to Diego. The thing there is like I can get more items. I don't know, I don't remember exactly what items, but in the same time I want more experience, and you're gonna get more experience if you are like passing the list to Diego.
Hey, you! I told you to take some water to the peasants. I don't like people who make promises and then don't keep them.
Put the weapon away. The fight's been decided.
Oh, the Rice Lord is attacking me now. Oh, chill the fuck out. What the fuck is wrong with him?
It's your own fault.
Yeah, fuck this. It's awkward, because I don't remember it like this.
Put the weapon away.
I need to let him
Lucky
chat.
for you, but I would have enjoyed polishing your... Hey, you! I told you to take some water to the peasants. I don't like people who make... Put the weapon away.
He's had enough.
The fight's been decided.
Yeah, he dropped pretty fast. I'm curious what this ring will do. Because I really don't remember that ring. Maybe it's a strength ring? Oh, let's sit down. Oh,
You'll be sorry for that.
do you think so? Yeah, so let me speak with Horatio, because I think he...
I've been
And
thinking the whole
now
thing over.
award us some
And
free
have you thought of anything better?
Yes, I want to be able to take on the Rice Lord and his thugs.
Ah, you wouldn't be the first to try.
I will defeat the Rice Lord and his thugs, if you help me.
Good. I've sworn I'll never attack anyone again, but I never said I wouldn't teach anyone else to do it.
I'm all ears.
If you want to hit powerfully, you need to know the right tactics. That's the first thing you learn as a smith. Learn to push your whole arm through, from the shoulder down to the wrist. The better you get at that, the more powerful the blow. You'll get the hang of it pretty quick.
Thanks for your help.
Use your knowledge for a just cause, and for nothing else.
Slot mate. So we got a 5 strength.
He's had enough. Did something happen? I didn't see a thing.
You are hearing the Rice Lord now. He's not badass anymore. He's like, oh, something happened. I didn't saw anything at all.
He's had enough.
Yeah, so apparently...
You won't have much time to be sorry for it.
How are you, my friend?
Oh man, what do you want?
The peasants look thirsty.
I'll see to it, don't worry.
Okay.
You won't have much time to
Let
be
me
sorry for it.
kick him one more time. Just to see if Horatio will say something now.
Thanks for your help.
Use your knowledge for a just cause.
Okay, so he's not saying anything else. I think we are done with the new camp. Right now we're gonna be on our way back to the old camp, and from there we're gonna go to the sect camp. But first, let me teach these idiots a lesson.
He's had enough. I didn't see anything.
We can one-shot everyone. This is making the game extremely easy. I don't know if I can pick up on guards as well. Let me save.
Sad performance.
I'm doing this for extra experience. I know it's looking like I'm a fucking psychopath. I'm beating the shit out of everyone, but I think you can understand this. If you played Gothic before, you can definitely understand this. And the thing is, like, I'm curious if in... oh my fuck, how many plot flies? I don't know if I want to get into fight with all of them. But let's see. Okay, one down. Okay, they are charging me, some of them. Actually, let me see, because I think we have... We have a book. And we learn how to remove stings. So now we can grab their stings as well, which is like pretty OP. I don't remember in what you can use them, or I don't even know if we can use them in this game. Now the game becomes extremely easy. And imagine, as soon as we'll get Scar's sword, that will be even easier than this. Okay, let's grab these ones. I know it's a lurker on the other side. I don't want to get into fight with lizard. And the reason is that they can charge at you and they can be pretty annoying. Because they will... I think we can almost one-shot them now. But they can be extremely annoying. Because as soon as they hit you once, they are breaking your guard, to say so. You're gonna see when I'm gonna fight one. But right now I just want to get to the camp, and we're gonna leave it there. We can't loot anything from them, so we'll... On our way, maybe we'll go and speak with Drax, because Drax can teach us how to skin animals for quite a low price. It's like a 300 or... Oh. Bro, I don't know why I thought this isn't. I was thinking it's not like. Ah, but through here, yeah, we can get into the pass. That will be a shortcut, but I think we're gonna encounter. Besides, I think we're gonna encounter orcs if we go that way. I don't know if they are here on the first chapter, but oh, we can one-shot it, bro. And I was thinking they are hard to defeat. Aiden, someone was sending me to Aiden. I think Wolf was the one. No, I want to remove them. I want to take them, not to drop things in that one. So let's speak with him. Because I think he can teach us something about hunting as well.
What are you doing here?
I'm a hunter. I make a living out of selling skins and teeth.
Does it pay?
If you know how to cut up the beast the right way, yeah.
I want to learn how to cut up animals.
What do you want to know?
In reptiles.
What do I have to observe while skinning reptiles?
The only reptiles suited for this purpose are lurkers and swamp sharks. If you slit the skin at the sides, it'll peel off by itself. From now on, you should be able to skin reptiles.
Show me how to take off the claws.
Actually, it's quite simple if you know what to do. Bend the claws forward, never backwards. And you mustn't pull them out either. Lizards' claws are especially useful. From now on, you'll know which creature's claws to take.
How can I skin these creatures?
It's very important to skin them from the front to the back. Once you get the hang of it, it'll be easy. Furs are very valuable. The furs of wolves and shadow beasts can be used to make clothes. When you examine the fur of a killed animal, you'll soon notice if it can be used or not.
How do I get the teeth?
The most important thing is to make sure the teeth don't splinter. To avoid that, put your knife near the center of the tooth and lever it out carefully. You can take the teeth of wolves, shadow beasts, and snappers.
Okay, so right now we learned how to skin animals as well. Oh, I wasn't expecting him to be...
Put the... Lucky for you.
Yeah, sometimes I'm just pressing W too fast. So when you swing, you need to time it properly. That's the only thing. Let me get all of them first. And as soon as you basically paid someone to teach you some things, you can take your money back by just beating them. But just because I don't plan to join the new camp, that's why I'm doing this. Because, for example, in the old camp, you can't really do because the guards are jumping in if you are attacking someone. Even though you can glitch them, you know, it's not like always they won't always do that. But sometimes they will jump in to defend themselves, like. And that can be quite tricky. And I don't remember the swamp camp. I played it just once with them, you know. Just because they are awkward, you know. They have like the two-hand sword fighting, which is not bad. And they have some pretty badass magic as well, but I'm not really a fan of them, you know, and you're gonna understand why. They are extremely shady, and they are delusional as fuck. That's the main reason. Come on, Aiden, sit down, bro. And now we have quite a lot of ore. So from now on, we won't really need to bother too much about the ore. Because anyway, if I want to buy something, I can pay with weapons and things like this as well. Ore is good just to have it, you know, in case someone wants ore, you know. So you can just give them the ore, basically. Okay, so now we're gonna see Cavalon. It's shit that we can't learn how to sneak just because we learn how to skin animals and reptiles and all these things. Up there is another chest and some interesting things. I think we can pick up on snappers as well now. The amounts of damage are quite huge. So I really think that we can beat most of the creatures. Here is Cavalon. I really don't like the armor the shadows have. Okay, so we can step on them. Kill them. It's quite easier than fighting them. Because sometimes you're gonna miss. Let me go and steal from his chest, because he has some shadow beast skins or something. Bro, why I'm doing that? I'm forgetting that I need to be with my mouse pointer onto the root instead of being on my inventory, so. Okay, let's get this. We got a key from that chest and we can open this now. And here we can find a bow. Shadow beast skins, yeah. At this point in the game, we are OP as fuck. So that's the thing with the game. If you know the things, you know, and the workarounds, you're gonna get OP in the first chapter, you know what I mean? So I see no point in speaking with him now. We need to level up and we need to... We're gonna go back to the old camp. And in the next episode, we're gonna fight in the arena, or maybe we're gonna go straight to the sect camp. And if we'll be able to do that, we're gonna complete the sect camp, and when we come back, we're gonna do all the other things. We could pass the mine as well, you know, the old mine, to get the list for Diego. But because I'm not really rushing the game, I just want to enjoy like every single camp first, try to complete the quests and do all these things. But I want to test before I'm gonna end up the recording. I want to test something, because I told you you can glitch the NPCs by pulling up your weapon. So we are back on the old camp. And now, for example, if I'm pulling out my weapon, yeah, they don't give a shit, bro. Yeah, they fixed this.
You can't go on the couch.
Yeah, because previously you were like just pulling out your weapon. Everyone was pulling out the weapons and you could like just pass. through, you know what I mean? But yeah, for the time being, guys, I'm gonna leave it here. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.